This is feel one of those feel good stories that coming out of goodnews.org, because usually I've been dealing with a lot of stories that's very depressing. Well, here is a story that is a good news, and re, it also like debunk some of the negative stereotype that community have when it comes to black men and children, because they put out there that black men don't deal with kids. We run away from children, but this story actually debunks all of that, and it also shows that a lot of black men do love children, and do make good fathers. And this guy that you see on the screen, his name is Robert Carter, and he adopted all five siblings, all five, and that's one good thing that you don't really see it broadcast in national news because they don't want to talk about stories such as that. But there's an article talking about it from goodnews.org, and it stated that 29-year-old Carter, who spent years in the Ohio foster care system himself, knew only too well what it was like to lose touch with loved ones. So you talk about a man who was in foster home, and he know what it's like to be a part of the adoption agency where you have different dealing with dealing with people adopting you from home to home. So he actually had experience in it. Okay, let me get on with the article. He entered the system at the age of 12. It wasn't until years later that he was finally reunited with his younger sisters and brother. The children Carter adopted, whose names are Mariona, Michaela, Robert, Giovanni, and Quixote, were living in their separate foster home when he was awarded custody, which is good news. Mr. Carter was the only foster parent willing and able to adopt all of the children, caseworker Stacy Barton told WCVB5 TV. His childhood background made him aware of the importance of keeping siblings together. Prior to the adoption, Carter was already fostering the three brothers when he arranged for the girls and their foster mom to meet up so the children wouldn't lose touch with. I'm sorry. Just give me 1 second. I'm sorry, kind of read back. When he arranged for the girls and the foster mom to meet up with the children so they wouldn't lose touch with one another and realize how distressful they all were at the end of the visit. He knew there were only one course of action. The responsibility was a lot for the single dad to take on by his behalf, by himself, on their behalf. But Carter was determined to keep these kids together. It was not always easy. You can choose your family, but that doesn't mean they're going to feel like a family overnight, which is true. It's really true. Right now, Carter is concentrating on earning his children's trust and trusting that in time, love will come along too. Making memories to replace a lot of bad ones, Carter say. Every night I talk to them and let them know I'm your dad forever. I know what it's like and I'm always here for you. So the article kind of ends with that. And you talk about a man that actually spent years in the foster care when he went into the system at the age of 12. And I'm pretty sure he lost some siblings and family members that he loved dearly. And I can imagine the bad feeling that is of somebody you not seeing your brothers for a while. And it also stated in the article that with one of the siblings, I think with the sister and the brother, they didn't haven't seen each other for 6 months, but they actually reunited with them. And the media love to put it out there that black men are the horrible people who don't like children and everything. And I'm actually surprised that they actually let him adopt those children, because usually the only fit parent they'll find who is able to adopt children are women, especially when it comes to like white women. they're to be the most top in line that they was send their children to is white women. Black men, that'd be like that'd be the last group of people that the adoption agency is send children to is a black man, and that usually come based on stereotype. But I'm happy that all five siblings are able to reunite with each other, and I think he'll make a good foster parent. And he claimed these children as his own, and the media won't even discuss that. But I'm actually proud of the situation with this, and you won't find many foster parents that are willing and able to look for some of the other siblings for the children that they adopted so they can be reunited. And from the looks of the children, they look very happy that not only that they reunited with the their siblings, but they also have a loving home with a single man who actually adopted them, man. And if he happened to find a wife, he happened to get married and have a wife, the whole family would be complete. So shout out to him.